Yeah, there it is. Super Bowl ring. I know. I don't believe it. It's amazing. What's that? Has it ever gotten me laid? By a woman? No. Oh, Christ. Every time I look down at the Super Bowl ring I got on my finger, I get chills running down my spine. The series of improbable events that put this beautiful ring on my finger all seem surreal. Like it didn't even happen. It all started 10 years ago. I was a drunken, depressed train wreck, sprawled out on the couch watching the Disney Channel. Please, don't judge. I said I was watching, I wasn't masturbating. So anyways, I was watching back-to-back shitty movies. The first was Air Bud, Golden Receiver. And this is about this quirky little golden retriever that caught footballs. So, hoot. The second one was, God, what was it called? Gus, I think. Now this heartwarming tale is about a sassy old donkey that kicks field goals. And then it hit me. If a dog can catch touchdowns, and if an ass can boot a ball through an upright, could I assemble a football team comprised solely of wild animals? Think about it. And more than that, could my animal football team gain admission into the National Football League? And on top of that, could we win it? Could we win the Super Bowl? It was like this moment where the world revealed to me my life's passion, my mission. A dream was born on that very day. It's destiny. I was to lead a group of assorted beasts on a quest for football immortality. It wasn't as easy as it sounds. Well, first, as you might recall, I had to sue the NFL for the rights of animals to join the league. Apparently, they were hesitant to the idea of having an all-animal team. I don't see why. This is, went all the way to the Supreme Court. I can't believe you don't remember it. I mean, the legal buff should. I remember the case was delusional lunatic versus the National Football League. Seriously, you don't remember that? It's like the landmark civil rights case of our generation. Well, whatever. Obviously, I won because I'm sitting here today, and but that's when the hard work truly started. Putting together a roster proved so much more difficult than anything I've ever done in my entire life. I mean, we had to find lions and jaguars. I'm not talking about players from Detroit or Jacksonville. I'm talking about animals from South America and fucking Africa. Do you know how labor-intensive that is? I needed bison for offensive linemen. I needed black bears for linebackers. I was like part Jacques Cousteau, part Mike Ditka. I once heard that your team is only as good as your quarterback, and that is why I went out and bought the best quarterback money could buy. His name is Wiggles, and he is a gibbon. I bought him from the San Diego Zoo for, I think, $250,000. That's a shit ton of laundered cash, but hey, it's free agency. You have to pay what the market demands. We play to win the game. This animal team was really starting to come together, but there was still a host of issues that needed to be dealt with. Management was going to be key. You probably heard the phrase, it's hard to herd cats. How much harder would it be if you added bears and monkeys to the mix? Exponentially harder. Put it like this. When your linebacker's natural diet happens to include your starting wide receiver, we're going to have some chemistry problems. And we did. But we got through it. We began to trust each other, and we actually started winning games. But with great success, as you often know, comes great opposition. The fine people at PETA launched a full-scale campaign to disband and outlaw our team. They called it animal oppression. They claimed it just wasn't natural for animals to be forced to participate in sport. First off, they're not being forced. They've signed lucrative contracts. Secondly, you want to talk about natural? Let's talk natural. That gibbon I have, Wiggles, my quarterback, you could watch football your entire life and never find a more natural talent. His mechanics, his fluid mobility, his tight spirals that he throws. Wiggles was the definition, the dictionary definition of a natural pocket passer. Yeah, this championship ring means the world to me. I actually watched the DVD of the Super Bowl win for the first time yesterday. Remember that sack that the Tiger had at the end of the fourth quarter that sealed the victory? The announcers, play-by-play of that moment sums up this entire journey perfectly. If you don't mind, I'd like to do it. Is that cool if I do a bad impression of it? Alright, here we go. Rodgers, back to pass. He is being stalked by the Bengal Tiger, and he is brought down and mauled. Jones is literally mauled by the Tiger. Holy Christ, the loss of humanity. Never, since the days of the Roman Colosseum, have we seen savagery such as this. I don't think he's getting up, Bob. Rodgers is being decapitated. The beasts have brutally defeated man. Lord save us all. Today's game is brought to you by Miller Lite. You know, I love that. I think it's beautiful. Hey, you want to know something else about that Super Bowl? After the game, Mike McCarthy wouldn't even shake my hand. He just stared at me with laser beams of fat. As I turned and walked away, he shouted at me, "You're a bunch of animals!" A bunch of animals? No. We're a team of animals. And we just won the Super Bowl. So kiss the ring, bitch.